lipstick on my teeth. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and to this video. My name is Tina E and I do beauty and fashion videos here on YouTube. We did a blazing look today because I used the W7 Blazing palette. I can tell you right away, I can recommend this palette, and if you want to know how to get this look, keep on watching. It is just one of those days today. It's pouring down rain. I got up way too late. I have an hour to get ready. And I just thought, yeah, maybe we're gonna film this. We're doing that today. We're just gonna punish ourselves. So that's my plans for today. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm using the Angel Veil Primer by NYX. Just smashing that on my face. We don't have the time to be very thorough today. I noticed with this one, it tends to ball up on your face. It depends on what kind of moisturizer you use. I use the Garnier Bio moisturizer today, and they do not work well together. So I'm just gonna let you know that. Don't mix. Jumping straight onto foundation, I'm using the Fit Me by Maybelline New York. It's the Luminous and Smooth. I use the shade 110. And I'm just gonna apply that to where I feel like I might need some either coverage or highlight, because I think this is too light for me now. But what are you gonna do? I'm using a wet beauty sponge. Oh, I'm working quick. Yeah, I'm gonna need to apply some more. I'm really stressed out. My plan was to get up at 8. I got up at 8:30. I usually like to have about 2 hours when I'm gonna film, because that's when I feel like I can take my time and actually create something that's worth watching. But this is like a stressful get ready with me. We gotta do that sometimes as well. I really like this foundation. It's been around for years, so I know I'm not the only one. I can't find the right brush. Ah! To set my under eyes, I'm using the yellow powder and the light powder, and I'm gonna mix those two. This is the Makeup Revolution contour palette. Or you can tell that I'm stressed. Ah! I even forgot to charge my phone today, and that's what I'm filming on, so it's kind of key that I have some power in it really. And taking a tulip brush like this, small tulip brush, I'm using the lightest shade and just working my way down and blend my under eyes and my cheeks really together. It's so hot. Pouring down with rain. Why is it hot today? I don't get it, man. And to set the rest of my face, I'm using my trusted Fit Me Matte and Poreless face powder and a large powder brush. I rarely use this brush, so I have no idea how it's gonna perform, but right now it's the only one I have that's clean. I gotta clean my brushes. I'm really lazy lately. It's the weather. It's been raining and cloudy for the past 2 or 3 days, and that tends to really bring me down. Gives me a headache, makes me tired. That's why I didn't get up today. I was tired. Stupid rain. Rushing over to eyebrows, I'm still using the Superfine Brow Liner by H&M. It's still in the shade Espresso Brown. I'm thinking about buying a brow pomade because I feel like maybe they will get more precise. Let me know if you have any recommendations. As long as it's drugstore, I'm happy. Don't say Anastasia Beverly Hills or something, because I do not have the budget for that. Excuse me if you can hear some noise in the background. We are currently renovating our living room, and so my boyfriend is, I don't know, renovating down there, and it makes a lot of noise. So if you can hear that, I'm sorry. They are probably a bit uneven, but as everybody said 4 years ago, brows are sisters, not twins, and we're gonna take that to heart today, because we can't lose our mind over brows. Okay, there's so much going on. We can't lose it over brows, but I am close, I'm not gonna lie. To set them, I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. Still the clear one, same one as last time. It kept them in place, and it was cheap or affordable. It was affordable. And so I actually can recommend this. If you have sparse eyebrows like me and just need something to put them in their place. But it's not as good as the next one, like the white tube. And they're set. And I'm not gonna do contouring or blush or highlight or anything like that. First, today I'm going to jump straight into the eyeshadow. And today I'm using the W7 BLAZIN palette. And I just bought this. And I'm excited because who doesn't like new makeup? I love it. Burnt neutrals. That's what we're working with today. Now I'm just gonna jump straight into this. This will kind of be like a review as well. And I'm just gonna start off with the lightest shade and a blending brush, a very fluffy blending brush. And applying that all over my eyelid. Oh, it has some shimmer in it. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid. I'm just gonna apply it underneath my brows. Oh, okay. Guess we're highlighting today. We're gonna start off with that. Now I'm gonna take the third shade. It's the shade, there's actually names here as well. It's the shade Volcano. It's gonna explode with color. What can I expect here? These are very powdery. And I'm applying that to my crease. Color payoff is really good actually. Now we're just blending the heck out of this. Harsh lines, that's a no-no. Now I'm just gonna take a brush like this. It's just kind of a flat-headed, kind of a fluffy blending brush, but it is a blending brush. And I'm gonna use the second shade, the shade Match Stick. And I'm just gonna gently, oh, they are so powdery. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here underneath my brows. And then using the White Hot, the first shade we applied, on top of that. And continuing with the third shade, the Volcano shade, just to intensify this crease because I'm feeling extra. As you can see, I've done a lot of blending, a lot of adding, and I have blended that color underneath my lash line as well. It's the same Volcano color, nothing new. I've just added some on my lower lash line. And you can see I'm being very messy, but that was the look I went for today. I'm stressed. Now I'm gonna apply a slightly darker shade. I'm gonna apply the Hot Sauce shade, that shade right there, just to intensify and deepen the crease. And I'm using the same brush I used underneath my lash line. This one is pigmented. Ooh, I almost get intimidated when that happens. And I'm gonna tilt my brush this way because I feel like that's when you get, well, I have hooded eyes, so a lot of shadow and color disappears in that crease. And so I like to tilt my brush that way because I feel like that's when I get it in a crease and slightly a little bit above. So you can actually tell that it's there without having to bring it too far up. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of that Hot Sauce shade to my lower lash line, but only the outer corner. And then I'm gonna bring it up like this and connect it. And then I'm gonna take the fluffy blending brush and just go very quickly over the shadows just to make sure that they kind of blend together, but not blending anything away, just making it seamless. Muffin break. Now I'm actually going to use the brush that came with the palette. It has like this sponge tip, the usual standard one you always get with this. But I do have a flat-headed brush and that is exactly what I need. And I'm going to use the shade right next to it, the shade called Lava, and apply that on the middle of my eyelid because I have no plan on where this is going. So I just know that I want to use this, but I don't know if I want to do a halo eye or whatever we're gonna end up with today. This is very tiny. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this again, but we've tried it now. So now we know. We tried this. Did we like it? Not at all. Stop. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Ooh. Maybe. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the shade Alarming, and I'm gonna take the same brush that I've used in my crease and on my lower lash line, and I'm gonna take that Alarming shade and apply that to my outer corners just to deepen them up. That didn't go as planned. It's fine. I feel like this is turning into a mess. The look just went. this direction. But it's fun. I'm going to the grocery store today, so I'm actually looking forward to that. I like being outside when I've done my makeup. Water break. There's not a lot of like light eyeshadows in this palette. It's like two first one, the White Hot and Match Stick. I think I'm just gonna have to go with White Hot if I'm gonna stick to only this palette today, and that was actually the goal. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a small detailing eyeshadow brush. Now this is from H&M years ago, but it's very tiny, like me, and that's what we need. So I'm gonna take the shade White Hot, the first shade in the palette, and I'm gonna apply that to my inner corners and the inner quarter of my eye. Well, that didn't work out as I was planning it to do. So what I'm gonna do instead, well, my inner corners are gonna be that White Hot shade, but I'm gonna use the Hot Stuff shade on the inner corner of my eye. I think that'll be really pretty. And then connect it with the rest of my lid. Yes! That did work out exactly the way I wanted it to. Oh, I love it when that happens. I needed that boost right now. Now I'm just gonna clean off this brush with a wet wipe, and I'm gonna take the, I can never remember the name, I'm gonna take the White Hot shade and highlight underneath my brow bones, just to like detail it a bit, to let y'all know I have brow bones. Now I'm gonna take this brush again and the shade Volcano, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, try to make the edges a bit more seamless. Same brush again. I'm gonna take the shade, I can't remember the names. I'm gonna take the shade Hot Sauce, and just drag it underneath my lash line as well. Lower lash line, just to blend all of this. Yeah, I gotta stop right there with the eyeshadows. Now it's taking over my face. I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution contour palette. I'm gonna use the lighter shade. I'm gonna still use this brush. I wiped it off on the wet wipe. And just above here, blend a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the small tulip brush like this, same light shade in the contour palette, and sculpt. Just kind of my way of roughly cleaning up those edges, like so. I thought I had a brown eyeliner for the waterline, but I don't. So I'm just gonna use the nude one again. I would have preferred like a brown tone-ish eyeliner, but I don't have it. And just to finish off the eyeshadow, I'm gonna take the shade Hot AF, and I'm gonna take an angled liner brush, and I'm just gonna apply that along my lash line. Now just to deepen up a little bit. We're moving on to our face. No, we're not, we're doing mascara. A good tip when you're doing your mascara is to tilt your head backwards and look down, because then you don't ruin your eyeshadow that you spend so much time on. And I did spill some mascara. Now my nose is running and itchy again. That difference though. Great! I give you a tip on how to avoid to spill some mascara on your eyelids, and I do it! I'm very stressed, that's the only reason why. I have 10 minutes to get my face done. I need more than 10 minutes. Mascara is on. I use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. It's the same one as every time. Keeping it simple. Having a muffin break. My boyfriend called me and now I just don't know what to do, but I think I was going to do contouring, and I'm using that shade right there. We're gonna speed contour today using a contour brush. Blend and blend and blend and blend. So stressed. I'm gonna very quickly contour the side of my nose. Take my ring finger and just trace down the bridge of my nose, really. Like that. Blusher today, I'm gonna use the H&M Apricot Pure Radiant Powder Blusher because I do trust this. Blusher is on, barely. Highlight, I'm using the highlight in the contour palette and a Jessup Tapered Highlight 137 brush. Now a warm toned highlight would look so good, but I don't have it. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna try to remove the mascara spill on my eyelids, and I'm just gonna use a dry Q-tip. And this is not plastic, it's all cardboard or cotton. We don't use plastic Q-tips in this household. No, we do not. I'm not gonna have the time to apply lashes today. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna try to get it done next time. Finishing the face off with setting spray because we need this to last. I'm using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, the same one as every time. My friend just called, she's outside. Oh my god. There's been a good few hours that's passed on by now. I'm sorry. I didn't get to finish off my lips before my friend came and picked me up, so we're gonna finish them now. And I'm gonna use the W7 lip twister in the shade Nude Nude, and I'm just gonna apply this and maybe overline my lips a little bit, just to, again, let y'all know they're there. Now I've left the middle of my lips bare because I want to see how much coverage does this lipstick have, and I'm using the W7 Lippy Chic and it's in the shade Banter. And I'm gonna have to tell you, I dropped this on the floor and it smashed. And I'm so sad about that, but I think, well, the color is gonna be the same, you know? So maybe this is, it's possible to use. I'm gonna try, but it's very soft. It just smashed, and now it's all messed up. But we'll see. I'm just gonna have to be very careful. I think it's all right. I'm happy with this. I like this lipstick. It's very creamy and very soft. Might explain why it just smashed when I dropped it. Like on the bullet, straight on the ground. I have lipstick on my floor now. What are you gonna do when you're a clumsy girl like me? But I really like the look of this. I'm happy. So that concludes this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it entertaining. And maybe you feel inspired to create your own look using the W7 BLAZIN palette. I really like that palette. It's very pigmented, they weren't difficult to work with, and I can actually recommend that palette. So if you enjoyed watching this and want to let me know, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see some more from me. Have a nice day, be kind to yourself, bye!